back to game number 2 of tonight's Riot Squad Scrims, and we are now in Sandhawks. This should be a fairly swift game, with it being such a small map. Now, the first teams to jump are Team 16 Gen, along with the pen team of Team 7. And they are going south towards Kampong. We have an eastern to western flight path ending up at Camp Alpha, where a fair few teams are jumping. We have Team 24 Vape, made up of Next Level, Rocky and HUD. We also have team number 9. Criminal has just taken down Zen Missy of Team 11. And here we go, and of course it is a boot camp start, so everything is going to go down very quickly now. Jen Chazak has just been knocked by Fall and has died by Fall. Redders has just taken down Vape Next Level. So although I'd love to stay, I've got to go over to team number 9 and have a look at Redders, who is getting some knocks of his own. And Vape Denny has just taken down Welshie Gaming of Team 10 Deathly Hallows. Let's go to Team 12 Ninja Pizza as they come up against Team 10. And that is Thor down, courtesy of Belly and the UMP. And just like that, on Sandhawk, it all falls quiet as Team 12 now make their way into Sami. So let's leave them to it as they come up again against the remaining members of Team 10. We have Team 25 Sons of Odin slap bang in the middle of a red zone, and ILU going up against MK with Deathly Hallows going up against Vape. So let's go to Team 9 Deathly Hallows, why not? As Siren is just reviving Redders. And now Deathly Hallows doing a bit of a rotation with Siren leading the way, trying to get around another side of Team 24 Vape. But let's go over to the Zen team of Zen Naughty, Team 14, who have 4 kills. They have Team 19 nearby. And Abstract from Zen has just got the knock on Xena, with Panda now being taken down by Abstract. We have Riot Ghost down 2, so now Riot Mystic is all that's left. Ghost is finished off by Abstract. Mystic is trying to get the revive on Xena. And that is Riot Mystic finished off by FE Wolf. On Team 11 Zen. So let's go over to the Salty Snakes team, as they are now going up against Sons of Odin. So we have Grimlock, we have Raptor still standing. So the Salty Snakes team are just taking a little break just to heal up, use some boosts, reload, and then they're going to go in for round 2. They couldn't help themselves even if they wanted to. And the good thing about this is that they are in zone. Now let's have a look at the zone. So it's possibly going to cut off the eastern 2 islands now, keeping in play the Camp Alpha Island and Hartin. So we will see a fair few teams tackling those bridges in the water. So that will give the teams on the Camp Alpha Island a great opportunity to get a few more kills there. So I Am Game gets the knock on DJ Sniper. Avery takes down Grim. So we have now got Raptor standing, and I believe Tiger standing too. Avery's just been knocked by Raptor and an M16. So we've still got Raptor and Tiger there. We now have Avery back inside. But let's leave Team 5 for now and let's go straight over to, I would say, Team 11. They are now just leaving boot camp. Abstract is knocked, as is Venom. Missy's just got the revive there. We have members of Team 4 who were knocked too. Abstract has been taken down again by Jiggle. Criminal's down. Jiggle's just got a knock on Missy. So then Venom will now try and get a few kills of his own. And that is it, with Turbinator getting the kill on Venom. So that is now Fusion Elite with 6 kills and 1 team member knocked. But Wolf should be revived any moment now. But let's go over to Team 24 Vape, as they are now going up against Team 15 Elf, with HUD getting knocked there and Rocky now trying to get the revive. They've lost next level and Rocky is low on health as is, so another good shot should be enough to take down the two members of Vape. Now, Sons of Odin are going up against the ZPX PDX team. So let's go straight over, have a look at Nash, who's a last standing member. Wow. And Team 6 have that height with Hill Skeleton rotating left to try and get the finishes on the ZPX team. Psycho's going to be at risk. But Nash manages to get the revive. They will need to just move over. And that is Psycho finished off there. Nash will be lucky to get any revives now. And that is it, with Jacko getting the finish on Nash. So there's now 5 kills for the Sons of Odin team. But let's leave them to it and move straight over to Team 13. And the Turbinator has just been taken down by Zen Alex. We've got Wolf behind the rock too, trying to get the revive in there. Char is scoping in. The minute one of them peaks, it's going to be down and out. Turbinator's knocked again by Zen Rider. Char is now firing shots towards Wolf to try and get the finish there. We've got Duke making the swim over. And smokes galore now by the FE team of Team 4. And in around 2 minutes time we will be approaching the halfway mark, and then we will have our game recap so far. We've now got Jen moving up towards Char. Fitzy's there in sight. Char is firing. Fitzy's just managed to duck out of sight. And that is Zen Alex being taken down by Jen. Fitzy now moving around again to come back up. That is Zen Rider down. A molly, goes into the water. So Char and Alex are down. We have Big Man who's over the water at 325. So Alex and Char will be finished off very shortly. And I think at this point it wouldn't have made a difference whether they'd been firsted or not. I think just Duke was too far away to get any revives on. So I think they would have died as a result. But it is such a crafty thing to do a split in that way. Because Jem Fitzy is spending his time looking around for the other player of Team 13 and can't find them. And that is because they are right on the other island. So what that has done is taken up more of Fitzy's time, meaning that he's been putting himself more at risk just by wandering around trying to find this other player, which at this moment in time doesn't actually exist. But Fitzy is now making his way across, as is Ital. We've got the Fusion Elite team going up against Zen now. They have one knocked. We've got Pen of Team 7 at 220 moving right towards the western sector. And then the Don's been taken down by FE Wolf. And Wolf is firing, now back behind the rock. Ninja Pizza's down, Don is down, and then just like that, Pencons takes down Belly, and Sons of Odin Jacko has gone by fall. And now we have Zen of Team 14 at the top at 320, just keeping an eye. But now Effie Wolf will have to go up against Pen and is taken down by Pen Menace. So let's now have a look at the zone again. So it's now moved to the northwestern area. And all that's left in sight is half of Camp Alpha and some smaller compounds with around 3 or 4 small buildings inside. So we might be looking at a bit of open play now. We have a couple of teams in the zone with a few more having to come in from the southern direction. Team 16 Gem being 1, Zen being 2, Pen being 3, Salty Snakes being 4th, Riot being Team 3 and FE being Team 20. The play zone is now getting involved and takes down Salty Snakes Avery. So we may be seeing Sirius going down in a moment too, and possibly members of Pen. But they are fairly near to the zone, so they should hopefully be revived if that does happen. Now we've got I Am Game in zone, or at least in between, and he's no longer in blue. We've got Sirius still trying to make his way in, but let's have a quick look. So here goes the health. It's not too bad. It's better than I thought it would be. Duke has now been taken down. Ooh. And Sirius walked right into Penvish. And that is Sirius finished off courtesy of Menace. Nemris goes down by 4 and is finished off by Zemwilo from up top. And now we've got the 4 members of Team 3 Riot moving in. We have got Team 15 on the hill to their left. That is Zen Nemris being finished off. And that is Help being taken down by the play zone. Effie Tau takes down Deathly Hallows Redders. Seek takes down Zen Naughty. Pencons is down by Rog Fallen. Wilo takes down Pen Menace and gets the kill. Trying to take down Penvish. And that is another kill for Goddess. So it's 5 kills for the right team. Grenades being thrown now. Then Wilo is trying to come in, but is caught in the zone. So it's now 19 minutes in. We are well over halfway now. We have got just 6 teams remaining. 13 players. Only Team 3 have a full squad. The others have either 1, 2 or 3 members. We're now down to 5 teams. Rog Fallen is now down 2, courtesy of Elf. So it's now 4 teams. CL, FE, Elf and Riot. All teams are now inside zone. We've got Pro being knocked. That's Pro coming. And Elf Kwan is now trying to get in there to get the revive. Should have enough time unless there is a really well thrown grenade coming in. And as Elf Kwan knocked by Riot Get Good with a QBU. So here come the smokes. Looks like Zen is pushing forward first. Elf Kwan is not in the building to Pro's left. Zen is trying to get the rotation and get round. Shots are being fired at Pro. He's managed to get inside the building. He's now going to try and get the revive on Elf. Grenades come in courtesy of Zen. Seek has just taken down Fe Tau. Here we go. Grenades are coming in now. Team number 3 getting in there. Pro is up by Zen Boozy. And that is Elf Kwan finished off by Riot. And now the CL team going up against Riot. Team 3 against Team 23. Blitz is knocked. Right, get good. Goddess and Seeker knocked. It is now Zen going up against them with Tian Tian still standing and Jokey. They are in. They are now pushing both of them. Zen is almost down. And that is the end of game number 2. And the winner is the CL team with 7 kills. We have Riot in second with 8. We have Elf in third with 1. FE in fourth with 1. Zen in fifth with 15. We have Vape in sixth with 5. And we have Pen in 7th with 6. If you have enjoyed this stream, please follow the channel for more content. We will be back in just a moment for game number 3. This is the Riot Squad Scrims on a Wednesday. I am Abs, and we will be right back.